Today, we're exposing the top 10 most corrupt countries of 2025, according to the Corruption Perceptions Index. The number one spot will truly change how you see the world. Watch to the end. Starting at number 10, Nicaragua, with a CPI score of 14 out of 100. President Ortega has jailed over 40 political opponents since 2021, and over 200 NGOs were forcibly dissolved. This deep dive shows Nicaragua has one of the most repressive regimes in the Americas. Number 9, Sudan, with a CPI score of 13. Officials diverted billions in off-budget military deals, and the civil war since 2023 fuels unchecked looting of foreign aid. The conflict created a corruption vacuum, with armed commanders controlling resources while citizens face famine. At number 8 is Eritrea, scoring 13 out of 100. It has one of the world's most closed-off and secretive governments, with no independent press, meaning corruption is never reported. The deep dive reveals mandatory, indefinite military service acts as forced labor, funding a shadow economy controlled by the state. Number 7, Libya, with a CPI score of 13. Two rival governments simultaneously drain the nation's oil revenues, and billions vanish annually through armed militia networks. Since Gaddafi's fall in 2011, there has been no stable government, leading to widespread corruption by militias. Number 6, Haiti, scoring 16 out of 100. As of 2024, gangs control over 85% of Port-au-Prince, and international aid is routinely intercepted. Criminal syndicates now extort the population, controlling ports and government buildings after President Moise's assassination in 2021. Number 5, Yemen, with a CPI score of 10. Warring factions each operate parallel corrupt bureaucracies, and over $1 billion in humanitarian aid has been misused since 2015. The Houthi movement and Saudi-backed government both use separate financial networks to funnel money to commanders. Number 4, Equatorial Guinea, scoring 15 out of 100. President Obiang's family directly controls most of the nation's oil wealth. Despite a high GDP per capita, over 70% of citizens live in poverty. Obiang is one of the world's longest-serving dictators, with his family embezzling state funds for extravagant personal use. Number 3, Venezuela, with a score of 10. The Maduro regime siphoned over $30 billion from the state oil company, causing 7 million citizens to flee in a massive exodus. The systematic looting of PDVSA led to a total collapse, with hospitals running out of basic medicine and doctor salaries falling below $10. Number 2 is Somalia, with a CPI score of 9 out of 100. Al-Shabaab's extortion revenues rival the official government's entire budget. Police, judges, and officials openly demand bribes for basic functions. The country lacks a central government, and even donor funds for government salaries are frequently stolen. Finally, the world's number 1 most corrupt nation for 5 consecutive years is South Sudan, with a CPI score of 9. $4 billion in oil revenue has been stolen since independence in 2011. Today, top officials openly steal resources, while 2 out of 3 citizens face food insecurity due to civil war and mass killings.